And we are here in Premiere watching Team Away versus Team Home, the classic Combines matchup. This is a fun one. Interestingly, we see Premiere players from all over, some with advanced experience, some are just basic grinders, some work their way up from Elite, like Bob's Boosted, who I believe was popping off previously on the stream here on Elite. And this time, it's AC1 who's gotten a triple. Bango to get another one, and it leaves it all on to Insights. That's Insights with a Z. Looking to see if they have any insight that will help them win out this clutch. They're expecting where the first peak might come from, but obviously that peak isn't going to be given through. They're going to have to make things work here on their own. 50 seconds on the clock to do it. Bomb not in their hands. And continuous jiggles. Shots on the door. They release a shot. He gives away that position. Good damage, but oh, the dink back in response. And so this round should be all but sealed. The first four, though, have gone the way of the T's. It looks like after a little bit of a pause, I think some technical issues might have come up. We now see the CTs getting on the board. Mini Smoke dropped a molly to try to deny the push through, but it's not even going to land. Spam coming out, not connecting, and Insights just still trying to peek Jiggle Toy with each and every angle, but there's a gap in the smoke. That could smell disaster, but before they even get there, Bob's up in heaven. Good work there from Bob's Boosted. As now, here in round 6, it's a buy up again. Such good money for the T side because Team Home had won those first 4 rounds in a row. That being said, 2 players are on pistols. Util gathered for them. They've got perhaps some kind of specific plan of attack. Not entirely sure what they want to do. Just spread out in default. Makes sense. Connor JC might have spotted that person on the jiggle. No. So AC1 peeks out and again asserting dominance over outside. Here in ramp, asserting dominance as well. 2K on the A4. Insights has one back, but Insights would need even more. But at least this time, they've got a teammate with them. It's a Devil with the Deeg. Looking for something devilish indeed. Insights finds contact and pushes one player off of outside. With AC1 already dealt with, that's a good bit of pressure taken off of outside. They have space to take. But space doesn't mean around. You need to get to that site and you need to plant that bomb. And Crazy wants to cut him off here at the pass. Looking for something, looking for contact, but Crazy gets headshot. Insights. Having a round so far, having a game up to 9-4 now, but as they try to cross, it's an instant headshot, and why not both? Team Away cleans it up with the thanks of Bango. And now the home team has to take a little bit of a partial. Insights can buy something up. They decide to go pretty deep into this one. Digging into those pockets, pulling out some spare change. Getting what they can to try and make this work. 3 Glocks, a Tech, and a Mac. Walk into a ramp room. The joke is that they probably won't survive. His protege is up close and damage onto 2, but only 1 kill. Now Connor, what? How is Bob dead there? Bob swings out for a fight and gets glocked down. AC1 has one back here in control, but is getting swung on, getting fragged down. Crazy's here to clean it up. Crazy with a double, and it leaves Chaos into this clutch. Looking to find the first. Oh, that is a quick headshot. Soaks the wall with blood. And leaves only Bango left up. Door opened, a smoke dropped, allows that bomb to be retrieved and cuts off so much of Bango's information. So Bango decides to peek up forward, peek into the fight, but it's just as they turn. Bango winning that one out, continues the streak for Team Away. If you can't already tell that I don't have a co-commentator right now. So I just did the, you pause after a hype moment and let the other person, help, soak it in and give some analysis. part of me just wants to ask our lovely observer Aiden for analysis. So next time I'll just have you like draw it on the mini map or something. Anyways, frags back and forth. Devil gets one, traded out. Connor just falling all the way back outside, makes contact and decides, nope, none of that. The T's are kind of stuck here. Mango, oh, an awkward spray. Revenge from Chaos with clutch in the previous. Flash in, and Protege up above. How do you get two? Full blind through a Molotov. Gets two, but Mango a double of their own. And it leaves just Crazy creeping around the side. Oh, they didn't see each other. Mango escapes back into the site as Crazy goes around a hut. It's all about the timing. It's all about the contact. Who sees two first? Who gets the frag? It's Mango. The kid, the buster, the goat winning it out here. And doesn't let the away team tie it up. Now, Aiden, if you had to pinpoint a part of the map that you think was crucial in that one, what do you think it was? You know, that A bomb site really did seem important. You are correct. Expert analysis here. Oh, wow. This is just great, high quality. Only the best of broadcasts here. Which reminds me, yeah, Classic B stream, I need to do like the ping for stream updates if that hasn't been done already. It doesn't look like it has. Let me just, while the game is happening, I'll just commentate it while I'm tabbed out. You know what? We're gonna do a double monitor thing here. One half of the monitor is one half is the announcement. Bub's boosted with a good frag. I can barely read it because I made it smaller. Devil's trying to drop and pick up the AK. There we go. And that first frag for the CTs means the T's sort of have to go searching for something, but a double setup and ramp. You go searching and you find Protege with the Famas. Insight's one, but traded out because AC1 is there. Down below, Connor. I don't know how those bullets didn't connect. That spray connects, but it doesn't get the kill. Expert analysis. I agree that the ramp was very important. The double setup that they played, one boosted, one below. I mean, it didn't even fully need to come into play here, because we just sort of saw Protege getting all the frags. Oh. And go up top. Might realize it's a player close. Gonna just drop a nade on their feet. Good damage. Devil not found yet. And Devil gets good damage onto AC1, but AC1 gets more than one before getting a third. I was gonna say before getting one deeged, but then that didn't happen. My anticipation was incorrect because not a single Desert Eagle bullet connected. Also, I need to change the stream title because I believe this stream may still say that it is the first day of Combines when in fact it is the second. Stream title has been changed. Shout out to the two viewers that we have. Shout out to Crazy through a smoke. Getting that one. Insights want something, Mango wants something, and Mango will take exactly what they want. Grabs that, puts the manpower advantage on the side of the T's, and Insights gets even more. Mango got one before they went down, and these last two players, that's 12 health between the Mango on one, Insights on 11. Whereas Protege got a full bar, but does have AKs to deal with. A tap, and now a stick. Protege can peek up around. This is everything. First frag flash dropped. It's all about the instant headshot. They're not clearing wide. They're not clearing wide. It doesn't matter about a headshot when you're not looking the right way. Mango grabs that kill and secures the round for Team Home. Again, they keep just a slight edge, a slight advantage, up 6-5 here on Nuke. These are Combines. This is Premier, if anyone was wondering about the tier. My name is Fuffy. Our lovely observer producer is Aiden. And that Molotov was ineffective. Lands on the smoke. Connor peeks up forward and somehow Mac-10 at long range finds tons of damage. That HE could be the finish, but it doesn't go deep enough. Just another health point shaved off. And now that the cross smokes have landed, Connor's going to go ahead and jump across and actually try to look for a gap within them. The rest of the team was just using those to try to bait a rotate out from ramp, but Protege has stayed strong here, and as the players peek around, it's so much damage, and again, no kill. Just damage dealt, and Bob can't find a connection. Bango, though, can. That's one, and damage onto Mango. Bomb can get planted, but oh no, it can't. The booty sticks around the side of the site. AC1 is now here as well. Has that one, and Crazy down the vents gets the last. 6-6, tied up. We continue to play even here in this game. All right, everything tied. Tech 9s for the T's. We've seen them win with Glocks, so I'm not gonna doubt. We'll see what comes through here. Just looking to swarm outside. Overwhelm. Ooh, Crazy one. AC1 with 2. Every time. Why can't AC1 just get 1? Because then the name would make sense. Long range. Devil has a trade, but the tap from Protege finishes it off. Protege? Protege. It feels like it should be Protege, but part of me is like, what if I get a DM? We get someone in league discussion like, actually, you've been saying my name wrong the whole time. So the key to that is if you pronounce it differently every single time, you'll get it right at least once. Protege, locking down ramp, holding the smoke. Oh, Mango doesn't see the footsies. It's always a fun little game when this deep smoke is thrown. And the game of Squeaky Door. Oh, that's one out by Devil. Devilish grabs that one. What was it? What was the name of the trend? Devilish Lick? That was Devious Lick. There we go. Devious Lick. A devious pick out of Devil. And ramp control taken. Protege. Nope, that was horrible. Oh god. That is definitely not how they pronounce their name. Protege. Protege. We're just gonna stick back with Protege, but they go down. Perhaps not living up to their Protege potential here. Crazy up close, instant headshot, grabs that frag. 2 more to find for this retake to come through, and one's gonna be gotten on a wall bang while Crazy has the player over in the corner. That's easy. Quick as you like it for the CTs. Get that defuse in, and now they start to pull ahead here at the half. This could still be a very respectable half here for the CT side. We'll just see exactly where things end up. The buy is back out, so the T's can steal away this 15th round. We'll see what they decide to do with it. Very low on the utility. It's just going to have to be straight gunfights. AC1 into secret immediately. They've been a menace here on outside. I've been loving just how in the face of Team Home they've gotten. Make them uncomfortable. Make outside your playground. Protege makes a ramp theirs. Grabs the pick onto the devious picker. And now AC1 activates and he's gone. Insights had some form of insight or perhaps foresight to expect that peak. Oh, Protege not expecting Mango's peak, or at least not quick enough for it, and Mango's gotten all the way down. Connor, in the meanwhile, has found a frag onto Crazy, and with Mango this deep, it gets a little bit awkward. Bango's up in this A site, and Bob's Boosted is here holding the Heaven Wrap. They've essentially gambled that it won't be B. Oh, jump. That jump must have been heard. Bob's got to call this out. They've got to say something, because Connor might just get Bango here. Is Bango turned the right way? Oh, they are, but up the vent is Mango. Mango onto Bango. And we go into a post plant. Bomb planted on A. Bob slipping around the side, a smoke in front. Classic retake angle. We've seen highlights from this angle. We all remember that Elige spray versus Furia. But I don't know if Bob will pull off the same thing. Not gonna be easy, but that headshot looked easy. Swinging around the site now, I assume it's just playing off of the contact of Mango, and Mango contacts a bullet into Bob's head. 8-7. This half is as close as it can be. Great work from both of these squads. Players putting in the work, impressing the various GMs that we see watching. Shout out to T-Noodle and Sinky. As now we swap sides. Team away become the T's, team home become the CTs. And we will see who can win this combine. Oh, sprint out. Shots from Connor not connecting. Crazy has the first AC1 with one, but Mango and Chaos just making it chaotic. That was instant. I think a part of it was that my observer feed did the thing where it lags slightly and then it super speeds up to go through. And it looked even quicker than that. But even then, it wasn't that quick. They just headshot him. They just got him. Friggin' got him. Brutal Savage wrecked as now we're tied 8-8. Probably gonna be 8-9 now. We will see. We will keep an eye on what happens here. As Chaos is just scouting outside, looking for something, not finding it. 5-7 in hand might be the difference maker. Oh no, the scout. Also, I feel like that name might be Soak because it has the capitalized S. It might not be Chaos, it'd just be Soak. But Soak is such an interesting name, and the fact that it's spelled backwards, that would be a little quirky. And I cannot confirm because I cannot read these players' minds. Unfortunately, as an IGL, that would be a very useful trait to have. But instead, all I can do is throw flashbang and eat hot chip. They've somehow found their way down into the B site. Door open, bomb can be planted, and now the CTs realize it. It's a rotating time. Devil immediately down here and just looking to full speed take care of these pistol players, but they only take care of one. And now Crazy's full HP up against an Insights who has not a gun to deal with it. One shot to the body is all that is needed, and Crazy has won out the round for Team Away. I was saying it was looking to be 8-9, but no, it's 9-8 in favor of this away side, as now they get guns in their hands, and Team Home has to make a force buy, and now they're the ones on the back foot. Oh, Bango first kill. On to Soak. I'm going to say it differently, different times, so that we don't know. As Chaos goes down there, and they're not the only one to fall. Mango gets taken out by AC1. Insights has already dropped into the lower site. And it looks like Connor's going to drop down as well. Now both of these CTs, or excuse me, now that Insight's been dealt with, it's Devil to make one go down. Connor long range, flanked by Bob. Bob the finisher and team away. Up to 10 now. They are looking great on their T side. AC1 has continued to be a menace, both on CT and on T. Definitely a standout player so far. As someone who hasn't looked at Premier really at all, this is exciting. This is fun to see. I like Premier. I like the variety. We can have a sweaty team. We can have a chill team. We can have a chaos team, and we can have a chaos rush outside as a bunch of pistols are here stacked up and a bunch of util being lobbed in their face. Just trying to get them to get out of there, but it pushes them back to where these T's are kind of bunched up and a little bit vulnerable. First player taken down, but now the rest of them can start cleaning it up. AK is swinging through, Protege with 2, and these last 2 aren't too hard to find. Protege and Bob's boosted. Grab them, and that's 11 on the board. Now we see the M4s come out, no AWP accessible for the CT side. They might go this entire game without ever seeing an op, or at least until match point if they lose this round. That being said, they decide that investing now is worth it, and it is. You've got some money, it's important for you to save, important for you to invest. As I give life advice, Insights takes life. 2 kills on outside, jumps up top, Bob's up above to frag him down. Go with 1 back, and Chaos from down below has a double. And that is Team Home back on the board. Investing here was crucial in order to keep them in this game.
Yeah, it looks really good right now with the 9-11 scoreline. Obviously, they can still come back from this. It's looking...
And nothing ever bad has happened on 9/11.
Well, it's
it's the B stream. I can say it. I'm sorry.
It's
okay.
Well, no, wait, hang on a second. But it's CT sided because Bush did 9/11. So there you go.
I don't know how I was so chaotic on the solo cast, and we've somehow stepped it up even more. Protege up top,
Oh
Chaos. Ooh, Chaos is doing kind of what AC1 did in the first half, and just picking people as CT on outside. Man, go up close. Okay, I like this aggression out from the CTs. They want to have the game in their own hands, but AC1 wants to get one back, getting chased down and fragged out. Insights makes sure to lock in that trade, and now these last 2 are just funneled into ramp.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. I mean, Bob's is already pretty low. Bob's has shown his tenacity in the previous round, but he was trying to jiggle, but Devil was able to cut him off, and now it's just a 1v.
Ooh.
Oh, Bob's
Re-peeks and gets fragged. Yeah, we're in a Prem game now.
Oh.
Exciting. Happy for Bob. That they popped off before, and now have been boosted to Premier. Speaking of boosted, actually there's no one in this game that I can roast. I wish like Superman was in this game or something.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's 11-10. What was the half, Fluffy?
It was an 8-7 half. It was real close.
Wow. Okay, sure. That's pretty impressive that the C's were actually able to in their second half.
Yeah, they came in with that 1-round advantage, and they have maintained it. But the CTs are looking to really get in their face. Chaos making that A1S work. Silent Assassin. But a player can cause secret right now. Or, that was a crispy tap.
Yeah, I mean, Devil, he's got to get at least 1 here, and so he can retreat. I mean, every time as an offer that you're in this position, if you just keep missing shots, it just makes it harder and harder for you to come back.
You know the video that's like, play like device, not like simple. You know, on angles where you can back up. It's. I like to imagine someone took that advice, you know, keeps taking safer and safer angles, but just whiffs every time.
Oh, it's the left eye peak, but you still whiff it. Oh, wait,
Connor
that's an agent skin.
only gets one. Oh, we got some agent skins. We gotta hit him with that reminder. Saying, hey,
Premier
no
player
agent
too,
skins.
man.
It's Combine, so it doesn't matter too much. Connor on the site somehow lives with low HP. And 2 players on like 20 HP each. Lockdown A.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. You see a lot of spam happening right now, and you can kind of get caught. You can think that you're going to be able to take a lot of damage, give a lot of damage, I guess I should say, to these players through Squeaky. But I mean, it's really tough to finish a kill like that, and it gives you a false sense of hope to finish off that kill.
Indeed. Well,
Oh.
that's an op to get one, and in this
That's
situation,
funny.
you want to play like Device. You want to get out of there. You want to clean up some more frags as they drop in and let your rifler come to help.
Alright, so AC1 wins this. 100%.
Oh, obvious.
That's 2.
That's 1. AC1 always gets more than 1. I swear. I'm like, 1 in the name, 1 kill in the... Nope, 2. Okay. You know what? They should change it to AC, like, 1+.
AC++.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
My favorite programming language.
AC++. Yeah. Said no one ever. Alright, well, I mean, double up setup now. That's going to be pretty oppressive. All AKs on the side of the T's. And yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a standstill right now.
Yeah. These teams have been trading rounds. This is now 2 in a row for Team Home. This is something. This could be a difference maker for him. But then again, it always seems to swing back in one team's favor once the other gets a little bit ahead. I like the exec that they've got lined up. Back sight molly, top hut molly, flashes, like...
I mean, but you gotta have someone entry. You have 3 people throwing util.
Not
yeah, I think
everyone
I'll
throw
boost
you till no one go in.
I mean,
Just
the
kill him
2
with
people-
nades.
Yeah.
The big clan strategy. Okay, nades land, counter util though blocks off the Squeaky player, so as they run out hut, they're just getting farmed. Flash is not effective enough, and Connor is being so effective. Crossfire with Mango, grabs themselves a couple of frags, and puts Team Home up to 13.
You know what the craziest part? You said Connor gets a bunch of frags. Connor actually only got 1 frag there. Connor was integral. I think everyone was looking at Connor on the T side, but I mean, it was actually Insights and
What
Mango at
the-
2 apiece that actually were able to get the kills there. So
Okay, that's crazy.
yeah, I know. I thought Connor was gonna go huge there. But...
This is what it feels like when I play matchmaking. I'm like, oh, I got like a 4K there, and I check the scoreboard, and I'm still bottom frag.
3 assists later, you're just like, oh no. Oh well. Okay, well, okay, picked up. Oh, well, never.
Oh, never mind. The Secret Cross has come into play. Chaos is dealing death. Okay, I need your expert opinion. Is it Chaos or is it Soak?
Is it? Oh.
Because when you capitalize the last letter, a lot of the time it's like backwards, right?
Yeah.
And you can usually tell when it's like Samaj, but it's actually James.
Yeah.
But like Chaos works, but also Soak works.
That's actually really. I'm gonna go with Soak. I think it's Soak. Now that you mentioned it.
Okay.
I mean, you're right. Both this round just.
What? They won?
I
I was too busy talking about Soak.
I apologize to the T's there. That was a good 2v. Was that a 2v5? 2v4? It was a
2v4, because they got the pick and mini, and then everybody else died.
That was
2v4.
unwinnable.
Yeah,
Okay. Sure. I guess.
you go.
Well, I mean, keeps it competitive, and honestly, if they win the next round here, they
Oh yeah, this game can just continue to swing back and forth. Oh, that is a nasty nade from Crazy. Dangerous angle from Mango. Up against an Opper, this is scary, but
Yeah, but
only
it's a
one
one-hit.
bullet on both sides.
Yeah, that's both of them have an op. Bango has to be careful. Banjo.
Is
Wait,
it?
is that an
But it's a
auto-mute?
G,
It's an,
so it's Bango.
but it's
Is it
Banjo
Van Gogh?
usually with a
Is it like Van Gogh but with a B?
Ah, Banjo.
My name is
Okay,
Michael
well,
with a B.
where's the B?
There's a B. All right. Devil in a 1v4. I don't know what is going on.
Oh my
We're
god.
going insane.
If you'd like to send psychiatric opinions on how the casters are currently doing.
Is there any therapists here in CSC? I don't think Devil realizes how low all of these players are. Like, they're going to save the op. But this is kind of doable. Oh, shot through the wall.
When you're still
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Shot through the wall. And you're too late. I think Devil might die to the bomb.
I don't know where the...
Like, probably not at this.
No,
but if the
he's
bomb was
fine.
planted on the back of the site towards them, I think that could be it.
Sure, I mean, if the bomb was planted... Oh, wait!
Oh, they die! The verticality of the bomb blast, like, it's surprisingly close there.
Yeah.
Yes, Nuke has a reduced bomb, but that stings. And now we're where you mentioned, where, like, they're kind of money broke.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have a bye next round. 13-13, though, and you don't want the T's to start getting an advantage here. Because this is do or die. I mean, this is the last 4 rounds of the game. So, you don't want to give them anything at this point. You're gonna have to give them credit. I mean, this is just a insight.
Oh, but we've seen some crazy rounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We're just going even. It's just trades all the way through. Okay, that's a pick. That's a frag for AC1. And okay, now the trade train stops. Devil in another clutch. This time, not even an op to save. They might be looking for something. They'll find an AK there. And there's an op on outside. There's an op with a bomb. Bango's alone with bomb. If Devil realized that. No, they don't. It's shot. Gets killed. 14 on the board for team away.
Yeah, I mean, one of the issues is going to be Connor's the only one that's able to get an... Or Devil with no armor is actually going for the op here. A bit of an interesting buy. But that's the only person that can really contest the op that's happening right now. And, you know, I feel like they had a good thing going with those 2 rounds in a row, but they haven't been able to consistently have something since.
Oh, the op duel gets won by Bango. Bango. The Van Gogh of CSC artfully has an op kill, clips the ear of Devil. And with that frag, we're ever closer towards Team Away's match point. But Soak is sitting up close, hearing all of these footsteps, absorbing information, soaking it in like a sponge. Oh, I don't think Bob's gonna clear. Bob doesn't clear. Bob goes down, but in the meanwhile, the A site falls. Luckily, Insight is up here in heaven to get 1, get 2, and leave it into a 3-on-2. These last 2 Ts have the bomb planted. They're in a decent spot, but they've got to win their fights. Bango up into heaven, looking for something. Fight not going to be given as now the player drops down and gets sniped. AC1 goes down in the meanwhile, and it's all on this clutch Molotov onto the bomb. There's a kit. There's a kit. This Molotov, it shouldn't mean... Oh, they've died! They have to pick up the kit! They picked up the kit, and now it's close, but it's locked in. Defuse for Team Home. That was kind of scary, given the running into the Molotov, but Insights has it in the end.
What was he doing? Why?
You know when like a shower is really warm and it's like really comfortable, even though you know it's probably not good for your skin?
Sure.
It was that.
A Molotov cocktail. On your
yeah,
feet.
a Molotov cocktail.
Man, it's really cold in this nuclear silo. I could go for some heat to sidestick killing
AC1 making a play, drops down. And honestly, this play could be pretty big. Now that they're down, the rotate from ramp is going to be cut off.
That's full inside control.
Oh, and the bomb has to get away. The bomb has to get away, and it goes down. Bob loses out to Devil, but Devil falls back. If they can recover this, they could try to bring it down secret, and I think that's really the only answer here. the one solution, and Mango's chasing, realizes the key to this puzzle is outside, but the key is escaping. It's gotten away, and Crazy's here as a bodyguard. Contact continues to be made, a defensive smoke can be dropped, and now, because AC1 dropped vent earlier, they should be able to get it. I say should be able to get it down secret, but AC1's come back up. Wait, they're being chased? Wait, there's a player in secret all along here, and AC1 the duel to Connor. How is they? They're boxed in. The T's have nowhere to go. All this map control, and it's fizzled away. As now Crazy's left in 1v3 clutch, 1v2 now. Down, looks to cross, looks to get that frag, and sees Mango jumping across, but doesn't hit the initial shot. Mango does. 15 on the board. Team home, the first ones to grab match point, and team away now has to force up with everything they can to try to bring it to OT.
You can't see my webcam right now, but I am currently like my. Wait, how have I been talking? Wait, is it not been? No, but how has it detected my microphone? Okay. You've been able to hear me this entire time?
I can hear you.
My microphone's been off. What the fuck?
What? We hear you, and we see some chaos, and Team Away is ahead. Team Away could win this out. Only one player stands between them and overtime. It's chaos. It's Soak, perhaps looking to sow some chaos here. First player contact. It's just a FAMAS on the ground. They have a kit, but they don't have a kill. Protege finishes in 15-15. We keep it going.
You know, I spend how much money on expensive audio equipment only to find that my MacBook Pro microphone has been taking control instead of my actual microphone.
Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Like,
really?
That's why I just believe you. It just sounded like a normal microphone slightly further away from your mouth.
That's crazy. That's insane. Because I was like, I just looked to my right to look at my like gain, and I was like, the needle's not moving, and I was like snapping my finger next to the needle, and it still wasn't moving, and I look over and I'm like, this isn't turned on. How are you hearing me right now? All right, well,
high quality germs is here.
I was very concerned that you could hear me. You know, I was like, are you in my?
We are just in your walls. Turn around.
All right, well, Soka gets the first kill there, which is pretty big.
Oh yeah. Get traded out, but they had another, and Mango can't find a thing. Crazy up close, blindsides him, and now outside is in the hands of the T's. It's all about what they want to do with it. Bomb still, back lobby, gonna be scooped up by Bango, and they're gonna send a lurker outside, and it looks like they want to group up into A, into just wrapping all the way through CT spawn. That's what AC1 was thinking about doing, and now the question is about lobby control, because lobby control is what they're losing.
Oh,
Insights
this
is pushed up.
Weird.
Oh, there's a player off the lurker! I thought Bango hit that shot. It was crazy, actually. Everything goes even. Devil somehow has the kill outside, and that leaves Bango and Devil in a 1v1.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Ooh.
Sure.
Just over the top. That was a rough spot to be in for Bango. Caught sort of in the middle of two positions that would have been better. One where you have cover down below. One where you're top hut and can sort of head glitch that angle.
Yeah, I mean, it all went back to the miss smoke that happened.
Yeah.
Previously, like he smoked mini and he thought he was safe from any kind of mini presence, but unfortunately there was that little gap on the right that allowed for.
You either
for
gotta
any
hit
kind
that smoke or you gotta throw it like more shallow and use it as sort of cover.
Oh, Dragon Lore, what the heck? Okay.
AC1? What the heck? AC1 $1 million inventory.
Sure.
Whoa.
Millionaire
Chaos
man.
has two though. Chaos rocking the freaking wildfire. I love that op. I got one when I graduated. I got some graduation money. I was like, oh yeah, $80 on an op. This is
Oh.
crazy.
What?
Oh, what? Okay, through the smoke. All right, speaking of crazy, Crazy gets fragged. Devil has one from heaven. Bango's completely stuck with CTs. They're making it
Oh,
work.
pick it up. Give yourself a dragon
So,
lore.
okay, I would also pick up the Dragon Lore. That's fair.
Get yourself a dragon lore. Come on, it's
Even
not every
though I
day.
think that the Wildfire and the Aetherius both look better.
Is that the snake one?
That's the snake one, the little green snake one that's like
The
$3.
snack. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so cute. I love it.
I don't know. I've always been impartial to the what's it called, Desert Hydra.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, that is a super expensive op that I will say looks as good, if not better, than some of the other skins.
Well, I mean, last round, and the CTs have been showing, I guess, why they've still been allowed into this game.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna have to definitely show their teeth on the T side.
But we know they
given
can
that-
do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but given that you just said that it's a what was it, an 8-7 half in the T's favor, I mean, it might have been a while. Is the only thing that I'm thinking here. Like, they've been so long on the CT side. I mean, you're talking about
True.
what 18 rounds of CT side in a row, that they might not know how to play. Like, I feel like the T side's a harder.
Sometimes you
path
just
to play.
forgore.
Sure. I mean, this is also such a CT-sided map. It's
Yeah.
possible that now the T's have warmed up.
But in a chaotic environment like this, it can turn much more T-sided, especially if the entries go your way. But Insights is still alive on top hut, has a double, ducks all the way back through. In the meanwhile, Devil Soak, everybody is there to get a piece of the action. And that's a flawless half for Team Home.
It's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard to really have any say with the pace of this second half here for the overtime. I really find it difficult that they haven't gotten any T rounds to really get much in terms of traction on the CT side. They're gonna have to be flawless. I mean, they are going to have to be the best around, and no
one
round can go down.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, still doable. I mean, obviously, it's nuke, still doable, 100%. So,
Oh, yeah.
but outside control early is what I like to see personally.
I think one crazy round from the T's could seal it, and I mean Insights.
We've got a
He's on
guy
this
whose
T
name is
side.
Crazy. Oh wait, that's the other guy.
Yeah, and he didn't even have a crazy round the previous half because it was all Team Home. This time, trades go 1 for 1. AC1 sort of checks and clears secret, but there's a T so close. Oh, the adjustment, the headshot, instant from AC1. Now Bango can come down as well. The bomb's planted, but the T's are sort of trapped into the site and ramp here. AC1 comes up around, gets fragged out. Crazy here to take their place, but it's a 1v3. A 1v3 for this entire map, and they can't even get the first one. Devil on head on a swivel, and that is 19-15 for Team Away. Excuse me, for Team Home. The things swap. It's all confusing. Insights, Devil, Chaos, Mango, Connor. They make it work, though. I think everybody sort of showed their stuff here in this combine.
Yeah, this was definitely just a fantastic Nuke game to watch. Nuke is probably my number one, if not my number two map, in terms of just maps that I love to watch. And the fact that we saw actually so many T rounds go the way that they did is just a testament to, if you can really get your teeth into some of these rounds, it's anyone's game. Regardless of what the stats show, it is still a very competitive map, and I had a blast watching this.
Oh yeah, bunch of fun. I think we might have another one to pull up, but before
Ooh.
that, we got to go to the classic short break. Stick around, don't go anywhere except for the A stream, because twitch.tv/CS Confederation has also got a game going. See you soon. Hey, it's combine time, and you know what that means. Knife round. This is a prospect game. I'm Fuffy, joined by Germs. Now I have a real co-commentator. That beginning of the premiere game was kind of hectic, being alone. Aiden on the observing as has been. Germs, what are your thoughts on prospect?
I think it's in a really great place right now. I think obviously we've got some new players, some returning players, and I think this prospect pool that we see right now in this overpass big game is a real showing of exactly what we got. We have obviously some old faces that I recognize, Slatong, Saint Ricochet, and such, and some new ones. I know Bort just recently joined, as well as Hug. So I'm excited to see what they all have, and obviously this is probably their first or second, time in CSE. So it's gonna be great to watch some brand new, fresh faces on this Counter-Strike Confederation stream.
Fresh faces that are either very new to CS and chilling in prospect, or have been playing CS for a while and are just chilling, just here for the vibes.
You see Hug
Prospect
with
is
163 stat track knife kills.
pretty great. Oh, heck yeah. I love it. In the matching, was that like a deep blue knife and a purple pistol?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Bort peeking out, makes contact, falling back long. Decides to stay and fight, has one, gotta reload. The rock is perfect cover before Slatong finally takes their head off. But the rotates have arrived. The cavalry is here, 2 players on A. Player up con, a player flanking, and the T's, they gotta go quick.
Yeah, this flank is going to be pretty brutal. They've been able to get an entry, but now they have to worry about Divider as Kame is taking heads and faces. And now it's just a 2v3 now. Oh, make that a 1v3, and now it's just Paris. Oh my god.
And they perished.
Indeed. Yeah, that flank from Khan was brutal.
Those shots sent him to Super Premiere.
Super Premiere.
Homer,
exactly.
where you at?
Homer. I know Homer's watching Super Premiere for that, man. He deserves it. Yeah. If you're gonna put Bob's boosting on there, you gotta. All right. Well, I mean, first round for CTs is obviously a pretty CT-sided map in my opinion. So, nothing out of the ordinary for me.
Oh, they're rushing B, and there's one player on site. And the flash hit! The flash connected! That's the rotated gone. Akame's up close. Akame might make it work, but overwhelmed by P250s. Bomb can go down here.
Body. It was a dead body, got distracted.
Oh my gosh. Hug up close. The scout doesn't work. They bought how many scouts?
Three or four scouts, if I remember correctly.
The scouts, they drop into sight now. Smoke down at least on short. They might get the defuse in, but it's basically just a pistol battle right now because they have scouts. They're not going to use the scouts, and 1 versus 1. Scout versus scout. Shots flying, shots missing, and Moose with the Glock kill.
I mean,
I don't know what
scouts are a good idea when it's like 1 and then some MP9s to mop up the rest. I'm not sure how I feel about the majority of players scouting.
I could see like 2 scouts at the most,
I could see 2. I'm cool with 1 on each site, and then everything else is like an MP9 or from loss. Like,
get a 5.7. Why not? I love that noise.
Let's curb your enthusiasm.
Well, now I think the pistols might swing the other way. The pistol pendulum as Akame has 2 with the deagle, gets naded out of there. And Slatong is up above to try to clean house. Only 2 more deaglers left alive. Hug around the side. Doesn't connect with that one, but the swing and the 1 deag. Now that's some deagler prowess. Only has the 1 before they go down, and Emanex falls with them. Second on the board for Team Home after they win the eco.
You can't do that to me, Fuffy. You can't. You can't do deagle.
What do you mean?
You can't do that to me.
That's a normal word, right? That's what people say.
Yeah, it's in the CSGO dictionary.
It's like the one slur
Yeah,
from the
offer.
Lorax.
the Opper.
You say Opper,
Scouter,
Opper,
Deagler.
Scouter, Deagler. You know, I'm gonna go in the introduction chat and introduce myself. Main role Deagler.
I will also put myself as a Deagler. That's honestly my best weapon is a Deagle.
True.
Oh,
Oh, Hug.
yeah,
Hug
put
is
this guy
always
in.
good
Come
for
here,
one
come here.
Deagle. Like, I told you he's a Deagler.
Who deegs the Deagler?
Okay, well, Skivix on the wrong site. Gonna have a first fight come into him as Slatong's just hunting for this
Even.
kill, looking the wrong way. They just gonna go past.
What? Oh,
What?
what's it called? Two ships passing in the night or something like that?
Exactly.
What's the
But
saying? What?
Skimmix definitely heard them though.
Yeah.
Skimmix just was just chilling. Like, nah, I don't have to take that fight. It's fine. I'm just gonna hide over here.
You just hear like the cat jam in the background. You're just like,
Yeah.
yep, I'm good. Oh,
Okay, but
and
they are
now-
alright, looking
he's
for a
dead.
gun, but
Yeah, Parrish got him.
yeah.
You
I
don't
feel like
dumb
every
your
time
foot
I'm
up,
gonna be
Colin.
like, oh, and they perish there at top connector. Like, I can't not make that pun. It's such a good
It's
pun.
solid. No, it's solid. The issue is I played Magic the Gathering as most
Mhm.
nerds do, and all I can think about is Champion of the Parish, which I play in a modern deck. So
Okay.
that's the only thing I can think of when I see the word Parish is Champion.
I
of the
played a
Parish.
little bit of Magic, and then my one friend had a deck from his cousin that had a worm that I couldn't kill.
Was it
and
Worm
that
Coil Engine? by
was it.
chance?
It might have been. It was just a really big, really beefy worm. And my deck was not good, so
Sure. Did it have
I
Death Touch
always
and
lost to
Lifelink?
the worm.
Did
It just
create
had a lot
other
of health.
worms?
But yeah, there were a lot of worms. A lot of them. I couldn't stop the worms. They were worming and squirming. The T's are gonna squirm their way
What?
out
Bort!
from monster and instead find their way up towards A.
Was that a
Molotov
5-4
gonna
bullet?
push Bort back. Oh, Bort has almost successfully dipped from long. Ricochet, that super premiere right now with you. That pre-fire.
Right to Super Premiere.
Right through super premiere, my friend. Oh, Hug splits the difference. Peeks too wide the other way, goes down. Aminex,
needs a hug.
here on the site though, has the op, and they're getting surrounded by T's. A player close, no scope doesn't connect. Slatong finishes him off, and Skimmix on the flank has revealed their position. Looking for something, looking for a head that they can tap. A molly to force Slatong out from the corner. That is a good play. That's a good first frag. 2 more to find. Opper jumps back around towards Dumpster. Now around the truck, Skimmix. Skimmix is holding. Skimmix, oh no, Molotov out, but
Oh!
he gets the headshot anyways. 1 versus 1, the swing is
Oh!
force damage is found. Parrish so low, burning on the Molotov, only 20 HP. Skimmix could finish this off, but a Molotov on the bomb, jumping gets the frag, but now there's no time for the
He's
defuse,
dead.
no
Oh, he's
kit,
also
no
just dead.
time. Running away, might just
Oh, no,
die to
he's
this
alive. He's
bomb
alive
as
now.
well. Could get away far enough, not far enough. Dies, and everybody goes down. That was almost a sick clutch, but the molly on the bomb, no kit, no time.
The 2 mollies from Skimmix were just absolutely precision, and I mean he was able to get the dice kill, and I mean Parrish
After
was-
having a molly in their hand,
Yeah.
gets peeked, and then pop, headshot.
He's like, all right, hang on a second, I'll deal with you in a second, and then just
Oh,
my
the
God.
Deagler strikes again. It's a Agave connector. Slatong has 2 back, but Agave is still alive, and the swing wide from Skimmix. They deagle down one of their own.
You can't do this to me, man. My heart can't take it. I was told by my doctor I shouldn't be in these situations.
You were told by the doctor, no more deagling.
I have a
Can't be
note from my
done.
doctor, I swear.
You have a doctor. Well, good thing for you. They picked up an AK.
Dr. Freeman said, I swear to God, don't get yourself in these situations, Drew.
I mean, he is a doctor.
I'm something of a scientist myself, actually. It's still a 3v3 somehow.
Yeah,
I don't-
and they've recovered guns. Like, there's 2 AKs on the CT side. Yeah, no armor, but, you know, an AK is just a rapid-fire deagle. It's true.
Okay. Well, I. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yep, I'm down. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
down. I've accepted
Exactly.
it at this point. I'm cool with that.
Oh, and Skimmix has the first frag in a little bit here, taking 1T out of the equation. The last 2 are coming up towards long, and as the flash comes in, it's another peek out. Skimmix is doing it all, finally taken out by Parrish, who has a second, and it leaves it into a 1v1. They're able to cross up against Akame, who has full HP, and the trusty Molotov tosses it a little bit high. Not gonna land on anything, and Parrish peeks wide, but Parrish gets headshot. Akame, the final frag, and that is a Deagle round if I've ever seen one. The Deaglers have done it. Ah, wow.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, these rounds have just been so chaotic. You were talking about the cast was chaotic. What happens when the players are chaotic? You know, like maybe
True.
we've regained our composure, but the players, they are as unhinged as any other day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 2-4. Honestly, the T's were on what, a 4-round win streak. So, good to see the CTs, and they have a molly too. Actually, look at that. They have protocols. They have a double op setup. I like this AUG on what's his name? Eminex? Is that what we've?
Eminex? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I like it.
With the
Solid.
A1S nerfs, I like picking up the AUG for longer angles.
Yeah.
Because, like,
No,
for
exactly.
economy reasons, A1S makes sense in certain spots, but when you have to go out of those spots, you just grab an AUG.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Off
Skimmix.
camera, we got it there. Yep, that's fine.
On the
All
op.
good.
No, it's fine. We already saw what was about to happen. We don't
Yep.
have to see the kill.
That's a what was the Berlin? Who did Berlin? That was Starladder. That was a Starladder
Starladder.
observer moment. Yeah. Yeah.
Starladder. This is the
We've
Call of
all
Duty
been there.
observers that they brought in.
Was it Call of Duty where you watch the player that's dying? Is that the whole meme?
I don't.
Yeah, it's I guess the meme. I didn't know if
Okay,
it was
yeah.
I thought it was either PUBG or Call of Duty that you watch the player dying. But yeah.
Okay, I like the jump spot coming out. Though I feel like if a player's up closer, that jump spot won't actually
No.
work. Eminex is in con. Gets tagged down.
Oh, scroll wheel detected.
Oh, Hug with the op, and Hug misses the first shot. Second also not connecting.
Yeah.
Perhaps not an opper, or at least today is not their day. Bort drops a defensive smoke. Tucked in here towards long. A flash, a smoke up in their face, but they're actually going to use that to push forward. Backup has arrived as well, and the T's have really stalled out. Op in the hands of Anonymous. Anonymous? Anonymous. I get it now. I see what you did there. And time runs out. Genter just saves. Genter. Getner. Yeah, I can't read. Getner just saves, and
Like
Giveaway
Getner.
has another
Yeah,
one.
it's-
Like it's like get right, but
Yeah.
ner. I don't know what.
Well,
yeah,
her.
getting
I
her.
mean, I think that's the.
Getting
yeah,
her.
Whatever.
Oh,
whatever.
like yeah, I'm getting her.
I
yeah.
think so. I think
Like
that's
a redneck
the...
pickup artist.
Oh. Do they like being called that?
Okay, that's fair. But I was already stereotyping with the voice, so
That's a good point. All right, well they're just bum rushing this, and they might actually
yeah.
get one here, given that they're just. What are they doing? What the heck?
like well they took too long last round, so you might as well speed it up in this one. You've got pistols and you've got
No,
kills.
I mean, what are the CTs doing?
The CTs are just stuck here on this one.
Yeah.
Finally, Eminex gets some frags back, makes contact. There's rotates up. They could run down con here though,
Yeah,
and there's
just go
nobody
B.
on B. Just straight up go B. Just get out of there.
Yeah,
They're even gonna leave a
evacuating.
lurk.
Sure.
Ricochet
Whatever.
is gonna stay as a lurk. They have sight that Ricochet's gonna like
Sure.
make contact, maybe even get a frag. No frag, but still sort of selling this presence. And they found a free B site, a free bomb plant. Good enough on a save round like this, but now You might as well give it your all in the clutch, holding on to connector, but everybody shuffling their way through CT. They'll get here eventually on the retake. Smoke down on short. Parrish wants to play in front of it. Gonna have to go through and commit eventually. But oh, just around the edge. They're gonna swing around. 2 players running up water. They're not gonna look. They're not gonna look. In shot. Second one through the smoke, but Parrish having a double means Anonymous could clutch this out. Spots him on the jiggle, tags through the smoke, but has to finish, and they do. Anonymous wins it out, and that is a 2-on-3 to remember. The CTs vacate B, and that is their mistake.
Yeah, they shuffled, and the only thing I could think about was like a nursing home and like some old ladies with some canes just shuffling in. That's, you put that image in my mind, and I had analysis, and it no longer exists in my mind. Shut up about the dealer. I keep hearing dealer.
Server in her ear has joined the Deagler Master Race as Hug Deagles one down. Contact on another player, doesn't get it, but Bort, the M4A1Ser, up here has one.
No, it's not.
No
It doesn't,
more.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's not. Deagler was fine. Deagler was. You know what? I can accept Deagler into my life. All right. That's fine with me. But when you go M4A1Ser, that's
Okay,
too
yeah,
much. I can't do it.
that is just a rifler. You are correct on that.
Yeah.
It's funnier though when I
like,
say the whole thing.
It's like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when he goes Mumbler. Deagler.
Oh, smoke on truck. Gimmick peeks out and dies. Aminex has to clutch. This
MP9.
time,
He should pull out the
rough
Deagle.
one. Oh, he should pull out the
Pull
Deagle.
out the Deagle. Oh,
Send
wait.
a DM. There's delay on these servers. We can't. Oh,
Wait,
what?
free fire. Wait, what the heck?
No!
Wait, how did
That
he
was-
know?
Shockingly doable, peeking
Wait.
around to the second player.
What? How? Okay.
I think they were just clearing their angles there.
He walked to the bank. He took his money to the bank, and Eminex just didn't care. That was strange. I don't know. I've never pre-fired that angle before. I mean, I guess so.
I think it was just sort of a little bit of anticipation, a little bit of just happenstance. Walk around that corner. Oh, Gittner walks around the corner and gets that headshot. Hug not having the best of time there in party. And Akame runs into Khan and immediately goes down. CT's fallen left and right. Bort has gotten one back. Uses that to scoop up an AK, wants to escape, but Gittner around the corner back along. And that means that these CTs are in a rough spot. Eminex can get one back and now start to take bathrooms. This could be meaningful, but they're still at a disadvantage. Player coming up connector. They might just sandwich this. So Tong's in a really awkward spot as Skimmix comes up and gets one. Eminex gets fragged down, but that's an easy trade. 1 versus 1. Anonymous onto the site. Gets the plant for that backside, and Skimmix hears it. Knows exactly where they must have planted. And has to be ready. Molly onto bank. But do they realize the player has come up dumpster? Oh, Anonymous peeks out but can't find it. Skimmix adjusts for the perfect headshot and the perfect 1 versus 1.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue there was just everyone was alone. It was 1 is the loneliest number, especially while you're at T. And if you're just rushing into these situations and there's no one there to trade you, I mean, that's just a gun picked up for the CT side. And obviously we've seen there's some heavy hitters on the CT. I mean, everyone is currently pulling their weight. So I wouldn't give the CTs anything, especially not just like a free kill / gun onto this map. 4-6 as well, and that's a pause. That's interesting.
Okay, perhaps a tech pause, perhaps a tactical piss. I don't know.
Sure.
Can always happen.
In this piss economy, I mean, Yeah.
I remember the discussion had to be brought to rules, and
Sure.
rules decided they just write specifically in the rules
They
that,
said,
you know, you
"We
get
shall let the piss happen," and then the piss happened.
let it flow.
Let it blow.
You get 10 minutes of normal
Oh,
piss
no.
time out, and another 10 of piss time.
Looks like piss is back on the menu, boys.
Skimmings has a frag from heaven. Gets smoked off with a teaser into the site. Tech Nines again making it work. Parrish runs up to plant. The players have come in. There's 2 ops wall banging him down. So much damage. But somehow Getner's gotten up close and bored out of heaven. Gonna get spammed down by the Tech 9. That's the first, but there's a trade on from Hug. But the T's have kept this even. And Anonymous has a gun, and Parrish doesn't need one, just the Glock. Default pistol getting that one, getting damage onto Skimmix, and now crosses over towards the wood wall. Skimmix in a real rough clutch with the AWP. 4 bullets to get this one. No scope doesn't connect, and that is a Tech 9 round that Team Home gets.
Yeah, I mean, that was needed. That was quite a few in the row for the C2 side. So, you know, getting as many rounds you can on the 2 side will just make your life so much easier on the C2 side and secure you the victory. So, one more round for the T's to be able to, you know, get the overall advantage for the half. And yeah, I think it's looking good right now as we just see MP9s. Oh, but I spoke too soon.
Oof. Oh, the lineup. Oh, Getner. Oh, Getner. What? 4K lineup there. And Team Home.
Sure.
You didn't speak too soon. You spoke just soon enough. That was always
a
a T
really
round.
good half. Yeah, that was good. And I mean, the economy is just on the C2 side is not looking that good,
Yeah.
honestly.
AWP in this economy? No way.
No way.
Ooh, spam through Hug. Eating some damage. Naded the feet. But that's 1 frag and swings around for the second. This is impact out of Hug that means everything. Those 2 frags and so much space opened up, so much info achieved, forces the T's back and allows the CTs to, well, they could even stack towards B, but they have a player pushed up. There's a gap. The gap is connector to water into B. This B site is entirely open. There's CTs everywhere else, and they realize where the gap is. Yeah, they made it.
Oh my god. How did... Oh, but Skimmix is a flank here, right?
Like, Skimmix pushed all the way up, but they didn't have water control. And now it's on to Anonymous to go big with a multi-tier. 1 in the back, a second, a third on the transfer. Headshots, instant. MNX stood no chance, and Akame no chance either. Skimmix on the flank has 1, but needs 2 more. Player in from CT, that's Latong with the headshot, and that is Team Home with a 9th.
How did that just fall apart? They had full, what's that called? What's that little cubby called? In Overpass, the one that plays music. Is it called House? Is that what it's called?
Which spot?
The one that plays music. If you're saving it like plays music.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that spot.
They had that control, and yet still they lost the round. I'm just very baffled at that.
Well, they just forgot about connector to B.
Yeah.
And then they all went in 1 by 1 on the retake. And Anonymous got that insane hold in water.
Yeah.
Hug the classic Deagler, always good for 1. It always happens. Hug always gets 1 on the Deagle. I might draft him just for that, you know?
Yeah, you say you're on Deagle, but I don't actually like Deagle. No, you're playing Deagler. That's
they're like, I like the rifle. I like to hop.
Role.
It's like, nope, you're the Deagler. This is your role.
We have IGL, we have entry, we have rifle, we have Deagler, we have support.
Honestly, imagine that. Did you see the rumor that a new player was going to be picked up for Outsiders?
I did, yeah. I don't
They
know.
should just pick up a Deagler. It's like what Sanji had with the MP9, except this guy can just drop ops to James. and just deagle.
Sure. It's like, guys, I don't need anything more than a deagle. That's all I need. That's my kit. You know?
Honestly, that's what Lekro's role should be.
Oh god.
This is a classic.
I just remember him from Godsend back when it was Flesha's team. Flesha, JW, Flesha, all them.
Oh yeah. I
What's
just
he-
remember the
what is
NIP
Lekro
Lekro.
doing?
Lekro's just chill.
Well, 1v3, and the bomb is down on B. And it's the last round of the half, so this round is free. For the CTs. 10-5. And yeah, I mean, this is gonna be pretty hard for the CTs to come back on. Obviously, the Ts were able to string quite a few rounds together there by the end. So gonna be interesting here as we move into the second half. Does look like yeah, it's just gonna be tough, and I'm actually curious what the strategy is gonna be. You know, 5-7 dropped. It's gonna be a raid boss probably for, you know, one of the players there. And yeah, it's I'm curious about the strategy that's gonna happen. Looks like instead of the 1-4 strategy, it looks like we're actually gonna go for a 3-2. No rush on a B for the Ts. So just overall map control happening right now. Getner taking a little bit of chip damage. Raid bossed up, probably wants to drop that 5-7 now, but doors open for Khan, and Parrish actually able to get 2 now. This is the same way that happened before. Just nice headshots with the USP tapping away, and the Ts are back in for a rainy day.
Yeah, stuck between a counter-terrorist and a counter-terrorist. And you know what that means? You are getting shot.
USP headshot.
Hey, I just realized my mic
85-3.
was slowly becoming unplugged. I asked you a question, and then I was like, wait, he's ignoring me. And then I realized, oh, nope. It's just the mic got unplugged.
Yep. Aiden was like, hang on a sec, I think we lost him. And I was like, oh no.
Oh, no. You had to focus up. Okay, now we can go back to talking about Eagles and stuff. Oh my god, Getner got surrounded.
My man was full white for a second there.
Full blind, full white, surrounded by a ton of Ts.
Yeah.
You know, full white and surrounded. I think I saw that one before.
Oh no.
Oh, bomb getting planted here on B. The Ts are able to spread out into pretty decent post-plant positions. And this fight in water, I think this fight in water is going to be everything because they have to get out a connector, and they can do it. Parrish has also come up from CT. Now they can start to tap on that bomb, apply so much pressure to the last 2 Ts that are in towards Monster. Hug swings around, the FAMAS not going to connect, and Skimmix into a 1v3. Smoke on bomb, they swing and don't even get the first. Team Home continue the streak up to 12 now.
That was just a really good retake. You know, they obviously had the better weaponry, but that Glock rush onto Getner made it extremely difficult for them to keep control. But obviously they peeled it back, and Slatong able to keep that M4. Getner deciding just for the 5-7. Interesting choice there, but we see a full buy and Ricochet actually taking some early damage potentially from falling. So that might soften him up. But actually, wait, a double op setup on the T side of Overpass.
Is that Overpass double op? Hey, honestly, ops for like holding Monster are pretty great, and ops for getting Apex are pretty great. So why not do both? Okay, no los do. I don't know Spanish. Anyways, Anonymous has a scout jiggling in towards long, and the Ts have just started to fall. The 2 ops are still alive. The jiggle and the swing out. Hug doesn't connect. Aminex has the first kill for him, and now Skimmix makes that op work. Skimmix and Hug. Double ops. Trying to find something, but Getner's up close. That's the rifler down, and now ops close. Hug needed that no-scope, and they got it. 2v2 AWPs in hand, and this clutch, or excuse me, not this clutch, this round can still be clutched. Skimmix is gonna hold on to an AK now. Hug low, so decides to stick with the op. And they're gonna go around the world back into B. The CTs had to spread out 1-1. So wherever they go, it's a pretty decent choice.
Yeah, I mean, good Daft Punk song around the world. But it's gonna be difficult for the CTs actually to really suss out where they are. I mean, the smoke's gonna be a good indication, but taking water control is probably the first step that they have to do here. But Hug, nice shot onto him, and they know where they haven't got.
Whoa!
Hug has just been going huge, 3 kills in the round, clawing this back now.
That is
I mean,
huge.
that is a breath of fresh air, and I think they definitely needed that.
Hug finally sheds the Deagler mantra and picks up the Opper title, making it
Yes.
work with the AWP. Now it's a save, 5-7s across the board. The CT train going. I wonder if this is another con stack or if they're pushing Fountain.
What's your opinion on the 5-7 versus TZ? You know,
5-7's so much better.
You're going with the 5-7 trend. All right.
5-7 has always just felt so good, and I don't know if it's because I would just be really bad and run around spamming it, and my CZ
Sure.
would run out of bullets,
Sure.
or if it's just because like 5-7's actually cracked.
Hmm. Well, I mean, Tech 9 versus CZ though. Let's talk there. I mean, Tech 9
Ooh.
obviously, right?
I like the tech. I do.
Yeah.
I kind of like what CZ can get you on T side because you can really pick and choose your battles. You're not going to be rushed by a bunch of T's at once. You can try to isolate a 1v1, get a kill, and then pick up a gun. That being said, Tech 9 is just so good.
Sure. Well, I mean, full buy now. A Mac 10 from Bort, but that's got to be
With
for like
4K.
economy. Yeah, I mean that's economy reasons. That's just really good playing. And look at that. He even picked up the
Hey, there we
kill on-
go.
Yeah, he got his.
Bort knows how to fix the deficit. Bort can fix
run
our
for
economy.
Congress?
Yeah, maybe. Bort for Speaker of the House, anybody? Oh, every
Oh,
frag
no.
going the CT's way. Bort, the only one to get a kill. 4 team away, as now MNX is stuck behind a smoke. Bomb being defused. We've seen pretty clutch from this spot, but not today for MNX.
He was unfortunately in the wrong place in the wrong time against too many enemies. So good round. Honestly, the CTs have been showing you know their teeth in this, and nothing to worry about right now for the CTs. Obviously, they have now plenty of rounds to work with, and this is kind of all or nothing. For actually, they have enough to CTs have enough to buy again. They'll probably need a bomb plant for a Hug. They're going back to the double op. Okay.
Hey, I mean, if it worked before.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm there. You know what? Whatever. Sure.
Yeah. If
I've
it works,
seen
it works.
crazier plays that have worked, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm down. I'm down to watch this.
Honestly, if this becomes the prospect meta, I'm all for it.
How are you?
These prospects are the future of CSC.
Because I heard you were actually going to prospect. So are you
I
ready for?
can't leak my strats.
Sure.
Honestly, though, it's going to take a lot to adapt to the strategies that we've seen come out here.
Sure.
Skimmix has one Hug. Oh, Hug was kind of clearing it, but doesn't clear it all the way. One from Anonymous gets traded out by Akame. In the meanwhile, the rest of the T's have come out towards Monster. The A site is open and bomb is being planted, and in the meanwhile, they're fighting this last player here on Sitewater. If Ricochet got out of here, Ricochet would have a 1v1 on the bomb site, but instead, completely surrounded. Starts to realize what's going on, thinks, well, what do I even do? Well, I think you just take a fight, and whatever happens, happens this time. It's Skimmix who finds the op shot, and team away. Well, suddenly they've sprung back into this 5-round difference.
Yeah, I mean this is good, obviously. Back and forth, and actually the economy for the CTs has just completely collapsed. You know, there's really nothing that they can do right now to answer back, besides just kind of force a little bit into this down to 2K-ish. But they've got to be careful because teams are starting to run away with this. Oh, good start right now.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
We
I
see
mean,
this
good,
happening.
This is actually a really good save. Actually, he could get the bomb here. And
What? Anonymous is like, oh, I'm gonna save, and then saw that and is like, oh, I know what I need to do. They're coming up con ladder. Wait, the gun's gonna stick out. Anonymous, you're reloading. They know. Anonymous, no, drops the volley and goes down. Oh no.
There was a world. It
was a
wasn't this
world.
world, but there was
Nope.
a world.
If Anonymous, like, I don't know, had a gun out or was looking, they could have just got him. Like,
Sure. As is life, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. It'd
All
be
right.
like
Well,
that.
I mean, at 9:13, I want to see this go to overtime. Honestly, I'm rooting for the T's to at least get this to overtime. The economy is, again, Famas is not ideal, especially not on this map. But Cherish opening up at least.
Oh yeah. The AUG working. And now Ricochet getting completely overwhelmed. They've left B-side under defended again, and it gets overwhelmed. Parrish is up into heaven, getting peeked by an op, tags it down. The second op peeks, and none of them can connect. 2 op shots go wide, and Parrish counting their lucky stars as Slatong gets out into water. This is a good spot for a retake here. Player up close CT though, Bort might just spell disaster. Molotov lands close and Bort gets fragged. Hug with one on the op and creeping around. Slatong has it. Aminax has to clutch. Player in towards CT. Player over bridge and Anonymous with the finisher. That's a defuse for Team Home. Up to 14. Not letting Team Away get to double digits.
Yeah, I mean that was. They got the bomb plant. They have enough money to rebuy here. Hug's the only one that's a bit low, but it looks good. I mean, I like the rush personally. I think the fact that 2 ops couldn't kill 1 AUG on heaven was probably their downfall.
They had Bort really sort of separated from the rest of the team.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Bort couldn't get the frag there. Hug and Water couldn't get it. Just nobody really had things go their way besides the entry that they got.
It was rough. I mean, Parrish with this. Oh,
Super Premiere.
Sure. Straight to Super Premiere.
Super Premiere for you.
Yeah, I mean it's still winnable for either side, honestly.
It really is. We will Ooh, Ricochet, okay, nice. Has the one up on Dumpster, wants to peek in for more. Getner is here the whole time. In front bath, do they look the right way? Hugs come into plant, gets spammed through the smoke. And now, these last 2 teams in a rough spot. Aminex up towards bank, makes contact, gets damage in the meanwhile. What the heck is Bort up to? Bort's on a flank? Bort's on the longest possible flank.
This is winnable. This is honestly winnable. I mean,
Bort
if
could
he...
get a triple here.
Yeah, 100%. No, so he's probably telling his teammate, oh...
No.
Did Ricochet just spot him?
I think Ricochet has the info now. Picking up close, comes around, damage, but Bort has the kill. Now they know exactly where this last player is from because Bort loses their teammate. Aminex falls to Getner over in bathrooms, and Bort has to come bank and has to come up clutch. Parrish gonna just dip on back. They realize we have so much time. Drop a smoke in their face, fall back, and Bort
there's no
falls into
way.
save.
Yeah, I mean, there's the bomb is down at least 7 seconds away. There's, you know, you need
Everyone would
probably at
have
least
to
a minute.
disconnect in order for Bort to win that clutch. So instead, Team Home is up to match point.
And not a lot of money. That's the other thing, is the T's do not have a way to respond to this right now. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I mean, we've seen more from less, so they're gonna have to go with a Hail Mary B rush.
Running in, spammed down by the Tech-9. It's a classic B-Rush, and the smoke in sight means that they can get plant. And they've traded effectively, but Parrish is in towards heaven, and Parrish is dealing out death. Anonymous on the flank. That's 1, that's 2, and Aminex left up in another clutch. A MAC-10, they decide to dip and dive in towards CT, but now stopped, surrounded, and fragged by Getner. That is 16 locked in. Team Home closing it out here on Combine's Day 2.
Yeah, looks good. Obviously, we saw a strong performance from what was that Team Home, I guess, on their T side that really just propelled them to just a fantastic C2 side. But 69 scoreline. I feel like the scoreline isn't as indicative as close as it sometimes felt for some of those rounds. Um, it definitely came down to just some minute details. And yeah, I mean, obviously GG's to the C2 side, and good job.
Yeah, solid game. We're going to cut back to another break. We may have one more game. We'll see. I know it's getting a little bit later, but either way, we'll be back with you soon. Combinations B Stream Map 3 here on Vertigo, and this is Challenger as the teams line up for their fun execution by knife. And people are falling. This is chaos, and the CTs are stabbing them all. Okay, well, that's gonna be that. Team away probably gonna elect to stay CT, and we're gonna get into the action. Challenger is a fun one. I'm excited to see what happens with Challenger.
Yeah, I mean, they always say chaos is a ladder. So Vertigo has a lot of ladders, which means probably a lot
It's very
of chaos.
high up.
Which means probably it's gonna be interesting.
Probably. You never know.
I'm excited though. I think
Previous
it's-
season winner J-Man in the squad,
Oh, yeah,
along with
yeah, yeah.
Sabrina on the other team. Gonna make this one fun.
Rush A, no stop.
Hey, you know, you love to see it. Smoke down. They're just doubling side hall with the smoke. Players decide to come through this, and it is a massacre. Even after Anchor gets 2 and traded, there's 1 back from Scory. And J-Man sussing out Sabrina. Realizes she's up high around the side. Knife out for a moment, but eventually gets the kill. And Newt left up in a clutch. Seems unwinnable. 1 and done. That double side hall setup was really strong.
Yeah, I mean those dualies just absolutely brutal. Were able to mow down a lot of the attack power that they had, and left the rest of the teams kind of scrambling for what they could do.
All right. Now, I just had a weird like nostalgia wave from casting Scory in Combine. Because I remember in like season 5.
Season 5. Yep, exactly. Yep.
I love
remember.
season 5.
Yeah.
I casted more combines than I played, and that was my first season.
Yep. No, I remember season 5. That was a good season. Casual
It's a good
Heroes
one.
was still around. FCL was still my AG or my GM.
Mm-hmm. My favorite was when you were observing a prospect game and hot mic'd the entire time at the beginning of the game.
I don't remember that. No, I don't. Oh,
That
I
might have
do
been
remember
season
that.
6,
No, that was
actually.
season 6. That was season 6.
That was
Yeah,
season
yeah,
6. Oh my
Yeah, yeah.
gosh. They all blend
Yeah.
together. I had to bring that up just because
No,
it's
that's all right.
hilarious.
No, I get it. Yeah. Listen, the production team is a family.
It's true.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been like the same. I feel like.
Oh yeah. Season 5 things sort of started to grow.
Yeah.
Sadly, Max isn't doing CSC stuff anymore. He's the one that I really miss. But we've got
How is
T-Noodle,
he?
we've got Mecha putting in the work.
Have you talked to Max in a while? I mean,
No, not at all. I know
Okay,
people
really.
have and like talked to him, but he's not been like on Discord or doing CS stuff.
Yeah.
Just doing his own thing. Hope he's doing all right. And right now, J-Man doing his own thing. All right for now, but bombs going down over here on the rotates coming in. Peek around the side. Medsky goes down, and Sabrina has to clutch 1 versus 3. Swings deep. Pre-fire's not connecting, and flanked by Danny, and that's gonna be that.
Danny GLs. Yes. Not much more. The anchor is Danny GLs.
Yeah, Dan IGLs, Danny GLs, Danny IGLs.
Well, but the I is lowercase. You know, the GL
Yeah.
is uppercase, so it's Danny GLs, right? I
Maybe
mean,
it stands for good luck.
Danny, good luck.
Yep, plural, multiple lucks.
So
Yeah.
if it was IGL, it would be. Yeah. I
Well,
don't know,
maybe like the
whatever.
name is Danny and it's IGL, so it's like Danny IGLs, but they didn't want to double rate the I.
Sure. It does.
Be a little quirky with it.
Wait, he has an op.
Scory grabs that frag.
And the bomb.
Gone from the round, and yeah, Scory's just sort of been doing it all. Now Supreme comes in with the peak. Everybody's connecting, and away team.
Oh.
That's 4 in a row. Barbecuing bodies out here.
Barbecuing bodies indeed. That's a crucial round too, because it sets the T's back in the Stone Age. I mean, Axe loss means that they can buy a little bit, but they're gonna be scrambling for these rounds here, and you gotta get at least a feel on the T side.
Gotta, they say. But I've seen crazier comebacks on Vertigo. Okay, Medsky.
Deagler alert.
shot there.
Deagler alert.
Deagler alert. Hey, hey. My Deagler radar going off. There's still plenty of Deaglers in this round, so anything can really happen. Danny's pushing down deep, has the kill onto Kakoa. In the meanwhile, J-Man's taking a fight in towards mid. Medsky has one kill on the Deag, wants another, but gets tapped out of there, and Chili Eater left alone. Attempt at a clutch 1v4. This sure would be something.
You know, if he wins this clutch, I have a few hot chilies up there upstairs. I'll go and grab one and on camera record.
I
Like,
will eat a
myself-
spoonful of hot sauce in solidarity with you.
If he wins this, I mean, he has to win this. I mean, this is.
There's no way he wins this. So like,
I will destroy
okay,
my mouth.
okay, thank goodness. Our mouths are okay. I wouldn't want anything to happen to your mouth.
But the content,
Then,
the content would be.
but think about all the kissing that you couldn't do if you destroyed your mouth.
That's true.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's what CSC staff does all day.
It's just. Wait, stop inspecting your weapon. What are you doing?
Oh, Chili has the kill onto J-Man. J-Man. Oh, dead from
Dead
that
man,
one.
Dead man.
Dead man, more like dead man. Got him. Salty Cola. Looking up. I wonder what salty Coca-Cola would taste like. I mean, it'd just be salty cola. But like,
Oh, Coca-Cola actually has a lot of salt in it already, by the way.
that makes
so-
sense. Like, for that flavor, I mean, it's got so much sugar that you can't really tell. Okay, Newt's got that kill. The story and Danny are finding frags of their own. 2 versus 3. This round is swung in the favor of the T is Supreme. Oh, locking down the site. Has that frag and sort of realizes there's more space to be taken. Continues to probe on forward. In the meanwhile, there's a player out mid and a bomb going all of the way back around. Kakoa up close. Scory Peaks doesn't expect such a close angle. With that frag, they should realize that A is open. Bomb begins to come through, but Supreme might catch him in the back. Smoke down as cover, and now they have the site. Supreme coming in to try to keep the streak going. Team Home finally have a bomb plant.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't
gonna be
have
tough
a round
for
yet.
Supreme.
It's doable, though. Spotted a foot. Kakoa didn't see it. Kakoa. Oh, Supreme. Thought that they went all the way in towards hell, but Kakoa peeks back out. And Keck 0A secures the round. First one on the board for Team Home. It's got to be
Heck,
Kakoa.
0A.
Even though Keck 0A, it's kind of fun to say too.
All right, 5-1. I mean, still really good for the CTs. The economy's built up now. So I think this round's kind of the determining factor. If the CTs can get a few more rounds out of their economic advantage, or if they're going to be sent back, you know, kind of packing, scratching their head.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is an advantage. J-Man has the best of timing, slipping down from mid. Grabs that one. Chili Eater in mid has a headshot onto Salty Cola. Chili prevails over Cola. The ongoing battle of consumables.
Of the food groups.
The food. You learned about the food pyramid in elementary school. There's chili and there's cola. Okay, J-Man has gotten one on the op. That's 3 kills so far for J-Man. They're on for the ace, potentially. Chili's still in mid as Supreme's going to peek around, looking the wrong way. Crosshair adjusted up as Supreme peeks down below. And so it's only Medsky left alive with the AK.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. And J-Man with
Especially
4K.
tough when J-Man's already got the kill.
Sure. Right.
Yeah, but it's true.
Well,
I
Nuke's
speak
going
the
all
truth.
in, and it looks like they want to reciprocate. Chili Eater does not have enough for a buy. It's 69 ADR. So, who's the real winner? That's all I gotta say.
That's true. I mean, Chili Eater eating chili and with 69 ADR, like that's a dub if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, name a more iconic duo. Oh wait.
All right, Sabrina still just being the A lurker. You know, Sabrina likes to call things, so perhaps this is a strat that they called. Hey, I'll be over here on A for info. Y'all just go in and get him B, and oh, Newt has got him indeed. Solid frags found, headshots all across the board, and Scory left alone, stuck in towards hell, trying to escape to somewhere, but there's players everywhere, including here in CT spawn. Team away, economy not in the best of spots, except for J-Man, who's rich AF. So Scory kind of wants to hold on to this double wall banged there?
I
That
have no idea. how
that
he just-
spam from Sabrina on ramp, I think, was the tag.
What's that?
Oh, and now she continues to chase. Scory doesn't connect that shot. Now they know exactly where he's stuck at. Chili's up close, wants to be on the swing, jumps across. Perfect bait for Newt to get the frag. He'll sacrifice a Galil to get an op, and team home. Clean sweep of a round there.
Sure. I mean, this is looking good. That's what you need to see. Obviously, a few more rounds are crucial for this T side, and obviously, like you said, J-Man's the only one with money going forward. So if they can, win this round, they're, the CTs are not gonna have a good time in the next round.
Oh, not gonna have a good time at all, but in this one, J-Man's still having a good time along with Danny GLs. So they each get picks, and Noah, catches them coming back through. J-Man thought they could be a little sneaky, but no sneaking today.
Illegal. Straight to
Illegal.
jail.
Sneaking is now illegal. Oh, contact. Player spotted bottom ramp. Molotov drops, and Medsky just backs up off this. They might just end up going B, but oh, Dan IGLs has cleared back into ramp. They realize this is probably a B hit. Push in from Scory in mid. And yeah, Salty Cola, all the pressure's on you, my friend. Molotovs, everything landing, and they just dip out, able to fall all the way back into the back of the site here, as now the T's begin to filter in. Oh, the first point of contact, peeks around and gets sprayed down. Smoke up close, but the smoke leaves a gap, and Newt's able to get the shot. Medsky with one on the lurk, and the final frag found. That. Some good shooting there for Team Home.
Yeah, that was just well executed. That smoke actually ended up being a bit of a one-way. I feel like, really aided with the T's crawling onto that site. I feel like it gave a false sense of security for some of those defenders. But I was a little worried with what I saw. But Scory showing us that he is not the Deagler on his team.
Yeah, no Deaglers here, folks.
Oh, no Deagler for you.
No Deagler.
Oh.
The Deagler possibility
No.
stays alive, and that's what we really need. I watch these games to find the next big Deagler. Now I really want like a Onceler, but it's the Deagler.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Nice shot there. Salty Cola. USP. USP really doesn't work. As they fall there to Newt.
I think we keep it to the Deagler. I think that's.
Actually, I think if we just shorten it, we just call him a peer.
It looks like it's gonna be 4 on the T side. So.
Looks like it will be. You said they needed some T-side rounds to keep one competitive and good. Oh, I like that. Smoke dropped. They stay alive. Do they realize the flank's coming through? Jump up and above. Chili Eaters here. Do they see it? They do. Still some good frags to find on the exit and money enough to buy up for Team Away, so they stay in the economy game for now. The back and forth may continue.
This economy? You kidding me?
I am.
Oh, good.
It's a joke.
It's actually. Oh.
Yeah, it's actually
No.
all a joke.
No. It's always been a joke.
It's always been a joke. CSC? It doesn't exist.
Actually, it's all a
I
figment
made
of your
2,000
imagination.
bots and put them in a server. And you're just here casting with an AI model.
No. It's you, the viewer. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. That you're currently listening. This is all just a simulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't exist, actually.
No, yeah. Actually, like, as soon as you look away from this stream, we just stop existing. We exist in a liminal space right now in your mind.
How does that make you feel? No, that's gonna suck,
Yeah,
you know?
you have a surprising amount of control over just our being in this reality.
Actually, please
it's-
don't boot off.
Yeah,
I
just
want to live.
don't lea-
I want to live.
I missed my family. Don't leave the
Please.
stream.
It's cold. Whenever you don't leave, they turn
I
us
don't
off.
know what happens when you're gone. I just stop. It all goes blank. It's terrifying.
I only remember the Tuesday stream. Before that, I don't know what happened. All right, well, 7-4, looking good.
Yeah,
Existential
7-4.
crisis.
It's round 12 coming up here.
Existential crisis aborted. That's
Yep. Team Away staying in this one. Keeping
Sure.
it pretty good. Team Home's at least gotten enough that it's not looking like the blowout that we were seeing at the beginning of this half. Danny swings full blinded, but
Wow.
swing just goes down that right side. Kakoa, though, a double in response. 2 for 2 on the ramp, and I think that should just be the signal to hit into A now. While the rotates are still coming through. Smokes down, swings into the site, but J-Man's up close. They don't realize it, they don't clear it.
Oh,
And
he's
Chili
on it, he's on it,
landing
he's on
it. Oh, just barely saw him, but doesn't get it. Chili has one before they go down. Sabrina one as well, and it's a 1 versus 1. Scory slipping around, drops a smoke. They can tap onto this bomb. There's a gap, so they can't just entirely stick in the smoke. So as Sabrina comes up close to spam through, bullets connect. Oh, they don't realize where it's planted. They think that they need to do something. Molotov into the smoke. Scory
Oh.
drops down. Headshot is instant, and the defuse comes through. Team Away, 8 on the board. A hectic round, but Scory finds it in the end.
You see the 69 there. He was looking at 69. Yeah, that was a really good round actually. Sakori, great positioning. I got worried with the fact that he had a scope rifle that he was gonna give himself away, and I actually think like he got caught on the edge there. But it actually gave his other teammates the opportunity to peek into that and turn around. So,
Oh, another multi as they rush into ramp. This time it's Supreme on it. Kakoa, one on the Deagle, no more, and Nuke left alone. Deagle spam, none of them connected, just draws an outline in bullets, and that's 9 on the board. Now it's all about whether Team Home can grab these last 2. They get rifles in. No matter what, Team Away is going to have a bye in these final 2 rounds, so it's going to be hard to try to keep them off a double.
yeah, absolutely.
Just
Looks like we're probably gonna see full buys coming in for the rest of the sides. But some back and forth. Danny able to trade it out actually. Now back to a 3v3 favoring the CTs. Danny has that full ram control, which is gonna be pretty crucial. And yeah, just holding down the site. Supreme is probably gonna be the next point of contact here as they take B. Good control. Being about. Supreme able to get the first one. Getting spammed down to half health.
am
It's gonna be tough.
I,
Fuffy is currently lagging his tits off. That's fine. What does that mean? Okay, cool. So yeah, it's down to a 1v1. Danny GL and Kakoa. Danny is actually full flanking now. The head, but Kakoa turning around, head on a swivel, able to get the headshot onto Danny GL and pick up that round. And I mean, obviously they're gonna buy
How?
here. Yeah,
What?
exactly.
I lagged
Exactly.
for a moment. I came back. I saw Dan IGL's with the perfect lineup, the frag to be found, and then boom, headshot.
Sometimes your opponent's just having a good day.
You
Now, is
know,
that an R8 revolver I see
sometimes.
on Sabrina?
The classic, Dr. Freeman approved.
Yeah, I saw Freeman's comment the other day about the R8, and I worry about the site that I pay money for. So
Yeah, it's kind of weird that way. I
gave this
recorded a whole
money-
video about pistols for them.
Oh,
And
did
like
you?
pistol rounds. And yeah, the R8 is like, you know, the site grades you poorly if you use it, and then Freeman just loves to pull it out on pistol rounds, so you know, sometimes it's do as I say, not as I do. Newt phasing through a smoke has one, traded out. J-Man still up, still a hope in this round. Has Supreme, could be the denial. Oh, up top has one and escapes. It's a 2v2 now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, obviously we see some guns that they've been able to pick up, but overall, I'd say the T's have the advantage. Sabrina might be able to kill here. Oh wow, okay. I
Oh, okay.
all right.
Yeah,
I don't know how
sure.
that favored them, but okay, sure. No, that's fine. I thought the peak.
Just don't question
Sure.
it. Whoop, the headshot
Oh,
not
no.
landing. And Medsky was a little overextended on that angle. Now Sabrina has to be quick with the headshot or else Supreme will find one to the body.
Oh, no.
Supreme will find a clutch
Little
spray
bit
in the
BM.
body. Why not?
Sure.
It's the BM. The sorry spray on the ground.
Yeah.
Supreme, a true Canadian.
I don't believe it's sorry. I don't believe. You know, that's a. What do they call it? Like the. You know, just completely not sorry. Sorry.
Hmm. It's fake. It's a fake apology.
Sure. Well, 10-5. I mean, this is about what I expect for a Vertigo game. The T's, I think, you know, if the home team, you know, they have some protocols that they can come up with in this time period. I actually think they still have a very good chance here, but it's really going to be dependent on this pistol round, in my opinion. I think this pistol round they need to win, or else it's definitely game over for them.
Hey, you know, I think they can win this without the pistol round.
Oh,
But they're gonna need to then win the immediate eco back and break the economy.
Sure.
That being said, the pistol round would be a little bit nicer. As they dip back and T's are already up in their face. J-Man running Glock. Goosh. That is a frag and a half. That is a lot of frags. And okay, Kakoa's got some back. Still hoping this one until Scory comes around the side. That's a double goosh.
Goosh.
And 11 on the board for Team Away. This is the buyback that they have to win. Team Home has to do it.
Are they just?
Or
gonna
they
go-
could full save, in which case, I guess they could do that.
I guess they've decided to crunch the numbers, and I don't know how I feel about this, but they're gonna go for a full save here, just a P250 on Kakoa. But we're gonna see another A hit as they are already taking bullets to the face.
You gotta be careful though, these peers are dangerous. That's one frag for Medsky, but traded out. Now the A site open for business. Player in towards Hell, dealt with, and the rest should fall into place. Sabrina can't find anything. And that's 12-5. Slipping away piece by piece from the home team.
Yep. Root for the home team. That's how the old song goes, right? Classic. Sure.
I gotta say, 20 kills for J-Man, 20 kills for Dan IGLs. Like,
That's looking pretty good. I mean, he was elite. I'm very surprised that they moved him to challenger. I'm gonna be honest.
hey, tier lines move. Whatever happens, I don't know.
Do you think I finally get to be challenger? Oh,
I don't know
finally.
about that. Hey,
Oh,
I
put me
was
in the-
elite, and now
put me in
I'm
the
like
release the challenger.
in Challenger. I can't say what my MMR was, but last season I
Yes,
was
you can.
what,
You can
second
it's
round,
public.
third round keeper?
It's public. You can say what your MMR was.
Not currently, because the GMs get tentative numbers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna share your previous, like your
Well,
season
previously
9.
I was like a third rounder, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, I'm not talking about that. Like, you don't have to leak stats
Yeah.
now, but yeah.
7, 8,
It's
9,
24.
25.
No. Well, that was a crucial round. Honestly, the CTs needed to win that. The home team needed to win that. And they're gonna go probably for a save if I were to guess. But I don't know how I feel about. I think they should have gone for a bye there, personally.
Should have, but
You can disagree. You know, that's.
like I think they should have, but maybe they just really wanted to lock it in with rifles. Maybe they have no oppers on the team and they're just like, it'll be a full buy anyways. Like if you have an opper, if you have a system that requires the util and everything, you usually don't want to go for that second round save as CTs. But maybe they knew something that we didn't. Or maybe not, because we're casters and casters are always right.
Yeah, no, casters.
Everyone knows
have
that.
Never. There's actually never been a point at which the casters have been wrong with a prediction.
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Salty Cola.
What?
That's a way to get your 4th kill in the game.
Oh.
Still providing some impact there. Long range
my
with
God.
the Mac 10. Call it the Smack 10 because they just smacked him down.
I need to
Throwing in nades, doing some damage. And now the rotates have come up. They get a good trade onto Sabrina.
Sure.
The peek forward. This is dangerous. Medsky has that frag. So left in a clutch. And Medsky has another headshot.
That was definitely solid. What a shot from
Yeah.
Salty. I just, oh my god. I didn't know what to say about that. That was
It's just a little shocking, you know?
yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Sometimes your opponent's just having a good time. You know, that's how it be. So
Can I say I'm hyped that another Premier game just popped?
yeah, I mean you're allowed to say whatever you want. That's yours.
Like, I'm happy for the premieres that are
Sure.
premiering right now.
Yeah, there was a lot of points where they were having issues getting getting across. So I'm happy
Yeah.
to see that they were you know they were getting the stuff done. So I think they were doing 10 minutes on Tuesday, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
like some of the premier
like,
players
'cause
and
they-
then
'cause they were
other
just,
people
like,
around. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, screw this. Like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go home.
Yeah, if there's only like 5 of them in the queue, you might as well grab some others and run a 10-man.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Nope. But now they have a full game going. They can get their combine requirements in.
Yeah, I think they waive them sometimes, but yeah.
Sometimes they do it for Premier because they don't have games popping.
Yeah,
But the goal is to not waive them.
yeah. I'm just saying it's not like if there are extenuating circumstances, like
No, if the games don't pop, it's your responsibility to annoy people until they queue, or else we're just gonna kick you from the league, actually.
oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, that's what I heard.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But only the players that scare me because they're so good.
I think that's all of Premiere for me, personally.
You know, that's fair, actually. Everyone except for Superman.
That's true. Yeah, no, that is a good point.
Yeah, he's not really that scary. He's kind of cute, like a teddy bear.
Yeah, that's actually exactly how I described him the other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
This
says, you know-
game is actually close. 3-round difference now.
You know, it's somehow gotten. Like I said, it's a very C2-sided map. So, and the bomb is. Hopefully they don't forget it's there, you know, type thing.
Hopefully. Supreme, the P250.
I've
that one
seen-
starts with a P. We'll call him a peer.
No, actually.
Scory. Headshot out of this one. Chili Eater up close, making the A4 sing. Finally gets traded, but there's a trade for the trade. Sabrina comes in for that one. A Molotov down onto the wall, because why not? And, oh! That's a nice kill. Newt goes
competitive.
down to Danny. And creeping up close, Sabrina. Again on the trade, just working their magic.
Oh, I prefer.
The RA got
I-
the kill, though.
That's gonna be a notable statistic.
Yep.
Sure.
Honestly, I do wish we got notables. Just for combines.
Do you really?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. We could see all kinds of fun facts. I want a GM that drafts only based off of those notables.
Sure.
Like, oh, this guy's my support player. They did 400 molly damage in one game.
They had one R8 kill.
Yeah.
Sure.
As someone with 0 R8 kills, I can say it's pretty
Actually, don't
impressive to
think
get
that-
one.
Besides, okay, so that's a lie. I had it equipped when it was a one-shot kill because I
That's fair.
played CS back when that was a thing, and that was insane. And that, whoever decided that should be drawn in court. But yeah, it was crazy. Speaking of crazy, the T's should be able to get this round here.
They should. Team Home has gotten up to 10, and now they might lose their first in this entire streak. But a
Never
missed
mind.
molly
Never mind. We're
is
good.
going to delay the plant more. But a flank. Oh, a flank. Yeah, this is it. This is a turn from Medsky. Frag onto Salty Cola, just not their day-to-day as Medsky swaps over to an AK. Anchor up inside of a smoke up close. Kakoa's not going to hit the flick, and now J-Man's flank upon a flank has the frag. That's 13 for Team Away. Still just a 3-round difference. A bye, able to come back in for Team Home. They're going to have to drop one over to Newt.
Newt.
Newt,
Motherfucker.
indeed. Newt, motherfucker.
Pengu would be a very different character if Samuel L. Jackson voice acted.
Honestly, sounds great. I
I'd
want
watch
the
it.
dub
I
right
would-
now.
Yeah.
Oh, Newt with the classic little wood wallbang being lined up.
Sure.
Love it. Kakoa, Molly back. Bullet spamming through, just barely not connecting, and ramp control gained for the away team. They have lost Supreme, so it's a solid position for Team Home as Kakoa makes it an even bigger advantage. They're forced all the way back. There's no space, no room for him on A, so they might try mid or B instead.
Yeah, I think I like this control, though the fact that they're able to take so much map is good. I like this spot from Chiliator. He's good for one here, I think. Never mind. What a clear.
Hey, casters have never been wrong ever.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. This round is surprisingly doable because they have an avenue all the way into A, but they're going to drop a smoke and look up towards B instead. They don't realize
Wait
it
a second.
as
Oh, no.
Mansky first on the off, jiggles around, headshot in response. J-Man 28 and 15. This would be a 30 bomb if they win out this clutch. Bomb getting planted, Molly at their feet, tickled by the flames, and as they race forward, there's a player up close doing movement and getting shot out. Sabrina goes down and it's a 1v1. Newt has to win this. M4, a kit, and a flash beginning to peek around Jens. Up to triple and J-Man's holding for it. J-Man with the spray and man, that is a clutch. 30 kills in this one for J-Man. Popping off the prior champion, showing they're the star. They don't need no Kando or traditions to get things done.
I mean, I'd just like to mention, I mean, this is no hate to him, but they're currently in the lead with a player with 4 kills in this entire match.
Sometimes it's just not your day, but if your team can still be making it work,
Yeah,
and you're just
like,
like,
that's
you're
just
there with a
insane.
team like, hey
Sure.
guys, yeah, I'll entry, I'll do whatever's needed. Like, it's working.
Scottie Pippen was a player that existed on the Dream Team. Now, what he did on the Dream Team, I couldn't tell you, but he was on the Dream Team. So,
Hey,
it's
teamwork makes the dream work, you know?
sure.
Okay, Nude's got one on the 5-7. Medsky's got some damage as well. And Chili, oh, these 5-7s. Real dangerous. No J-Man alive to clutch. It's got to be Supreme or Scory this time. 2v3. They're grouping up towards A to take this site, and Supreme's got the entry.
Yeah, I mean, they got to take A here fast. They have 2 people on the flank very fast. And I don't know if they're going to actually be ready here. So, it's going to be interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. They're going to have to be able to hear them, and they're going to have to do something quick.
Yeah, Supreme heard that, but I don't think Supreme is expecting how far around. Footsteps heard. Do they turn? Oh, Chili does. That's damage. But Supreme swings out for the trade. These 2 Ts bunched up, and Medsky has to clutch. A flash. No kit just yet. Scory onto the line, onto the ankle. The cross spots him on a jiggle. Now they can dump their own flash. They can just play the stall. And this 2v1, oh, it's done. They've called it. Medsky's called it quits, and that is map point for Team Away.
That's huge, actually. And the bigger thing here is, while they'll have enough to buy, it's not going to be the prettiest to buy. Sabrina is not going to have a lot of money for util. But, I mean, neither the T's honestly don't have the best either. So, it'll be interesting. I mean, whoever wins this round probably gets 2 here. That's what I gotta say.
Expert analysis coming on through. 1 player mid, the rest
Don't do that
towards
to me.
A here for Team Away. They want to finish it with an A commit immediately. Nades running in. Newt chunked down to 56 already. A Molotov at their feet. It's going to force forward into a fight and into a frag for Danny. In the meanwhile, Medsky's push mid has 1 and boxed the T's into A, but they're fine with that. They've got the site, but they just need to bring the bomb in. It's coming. Salty Cola's bringing it up. Mentioned before, you know, maybe not always finding the frags, but doing what the team needs, and this time it's the bomb carrier. Medsky and Kakoa left to try to clutch it up, to try and keep Team Home in this, and it's a double flank. They began to push around a trade. Kakoa 1, Kakoa 2. And now it's a 1v2 with 8 or 13 HP. Creeping up, looking for frags, looking for something. Supreme is up above. Oh, and there's a player in heaven. Scory holds the angle, and Scory's got it. 16 for Team Away. They win this one out. J-Man with 31 frags.
Yeah, I mean, that was absolutely huge. And while I felt like the CTs played a more consistent game, you know, overall, it definitely felt like the T's just, especially those last 4 rounds in a row, just had the game completely in their side, and nothing could go wrong for them as they were able to take the game.
Yeah, even when things seemed to go bad, J-Man with a crazy clutch, just chaos all
oh
around,
my
and they
God,
thrived in it.
What was that, a 1v3 that man had? That was...
Yeah, that's the J-Man difference. You know, been saying it since playoffs last season. It's just how it be. Oh, I think my old vocal cords need a little rest after that. I gotta get up, gotta walk around. So I think we might just have to point people over towards the A stream. So that'll be all. That'll be all for us. Oh, the A stream's out. I just got it. Wait, we're the last line of defense.
Oh,
Wait, that means
man.
that we have everybody here listening. So all of the 14 people that are sticking around, I just want to say shout outs to you guys. Love you guys. I love you, Aiden, for jumping in and making this possible. I was like, I want to do something tonight. And you're like, oh, hey, I'll observe. And we got the B stream going. Gotta say, that is also exactly what Aiden sounds like. This voice that we hear in production that doesn't have a mic right now. Yeah, he's complaining right now, like, what? That's not what I sound like. It's it is.
That's
Anyways,
perfect. He said that
yeah,
exactly as
mhm.
you were saying it. You know, that was interesting.
Yeah, it's literally at the same time.
Sure.
I actually can read minds, and you know what? The world's better for it. Germs, Thank you so much for being my co-commentator. Oh.
Simulation terminated.
Good night, everybody.